Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bam Bam, No Limitation Rideshare. I'm back, and so we're gonna dissect my app a little bit for the second part of Uber's flat surge, okay? And maybe we can help each other all understand this a little better, okay? All right, so we're gonna look at the multiplication when it multiplies, and then we're gonna look at short trips and just more reasons why I like the flat surge. All right, so we're going back into my app. All right, had a bomb ass day. Awesome, of course. That's about 35 an hour right there. All right, so we're gonna go into my app. We're gonna look at some of my fares and why they multiply and why they don't, okay? So, first off, let's talk about this one first. This 40.95, okay? All right. There's 4 trips I want to talk about in this video. All right. So this one was a good one. This one was in New Orleans, $40.95 in 24 minutes, 26 seconds, 6 miles, and 0.67 of a mile. So when the surge multiplies, I mean, there's still potential. Like I said, there's still potential to make good money. The surge will only have potential to multiply if you are in the heart of the heat. If it's a sticky surge, you'll still get it on your next trip. But if you're in the heart of the heat, then that's when there's the most potential to multiply. All right, so let's look at the fare details. This one was so we had 94 cents as base fare, 481 as distance, time as 349, and then this is the interesting part, okay? And this is the part that baffles my mind. I had to call Jim, Uber Shy Guy. I'll leave the link to the description to his channel. But yeah, another Chicago driver and big time tech guy. We were trying to crack this code here. So you see how it says $13 flat, so it's a $13 surge. You see that on the screen? Now, if I was to get the 94 cents, the 481, and the 349 comes out to $9.24. If I would have gotten the $13 on top of that, that would have come out to $22.24. Instead, the surge multiplied. And I'm trying my best not to include the Diamond Reward and the long pickup because Diamond Reward do not have anymore, and both of those things Uber pays, the rider doesn't. So this is the part that baffles my mind, okay? And this is what we're really, really trying hard to figure out. 29.88 is not a factor of 13. So when it multiplies, we just can't, I don't know. I tend to have a theory where, like, I think that the dollar amount would come out to like a different percent. So 375, if it multiplies, comes out to a different percent. Now I'm looking at 10 of these multiplied fares over here, and some of them are coming out to me getting 58% of the fare, 54% of the fare, 61, 62, and 64% of the fares, just as examples. Okay, so I tend to think there's kind of a correlation between the two, between the dollar amount of surge and some percentage you're getting. There's some, I don't know. It's a code that I've been trying to crack. But 29.88 is it's not a factor of $13. So the surge does multiply sometimes, okay? And this was also a stacked ping, meaning I had this ride lined up. So that is also another theory, that it has to be a stacked ping. We don't quite know. All right, so we're going to go into this trip. We're going to look at the fare details. All right, so I got $40.95 for this trip. All right, 6.67 miles, 24 minutes, 24 seconds. This is what somebody in the last video said they wanted to see. They want to see this stuff. So, all right, $40.95 to me. Rider payment $63.88, comes out to 61% on this one. So I got 61% of the fare. Now I tend to think that, and I mentioned this, excuse me, I got a mic now. It's right by my throat. So I already tried to do this video, so the sound turned out crappy. So that's what I got to do. All right. So now, if you're in the heart of the heat, that's when there is the most potential to multiply. Okay. If you're in a sticky surge, it'll still stay with you, even if the surge disappears. Okay. All right. So let's go to another one. I want to look at one more on this day. Let's look at this one right here, 10:04. All right, so here's another one, again in New Orleans, same day, where I got $32.73 for 23 minutes and 5.27 miles. All right, this is another one that multiplied. So this one was a $10 surge that multiplied $23.96. This is the one that we were talking about on my live stream. So, I mean, $23.96 is not a factor of 10. So there's some equation in here for how they're calculating the amount of surge that you're actually getting. And then this one, I got, I believe, 62% of the fare, I believe so. Let's look at the fare details. All right, so fare details, rider payment was $56.29. So, so yeah, Uber received, you know, $22.86 on that one. So, all right, so I just wanted to bring that up. Is that somebody said that you're not going to see any kind of like magical rides or anything. As for like unicorns, I mean, the only unicorns you can find now are on pool rides. Pool rides are going to be awesome now. I had one time. I don't even know what day. It was a random day. It wasn't even a holiday or something for me to remember the exact date. It was like a festival or something that let out in Chicago. I had a $17 flat surge, and then the extra pickup was $9.50 extra pickup. It wasn't a very long ride, you know, but think about that for a second. $17 flat surge, $9.50 extra pickup. So pool rides are awesome during flat surge. All right. So there's a couple more rides I want to talk about. A couple more scenarios I want to talk about. Back up. Okay. So this is the other scenario I wanted to talk to you guys about. And just kind of tell you guys. So my Thursday here where I got the Lyft ride out to Baton Rouge. All right. When I got the Lyft ride out to Baton Rouge, and then there's actually two scenarios I want to talk about in the same day that happened here, okay? And I'll go through it. We're dissecting my app, so I'll go through it all for you. Bear with me, guys. I know this is definitely going to help a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of information, though. But I really want to lay this out so you all can just have an idea of what you're doing when you go out there and what to expect with the flat surge. All right, so we got this one right here. I got the Lyft ride that took me to Baton Rouge, and then I got the I got the bar rush, which was all short trips, and then did a couple Lyft rides out there, and then got the ride back. Now we're going to talk about that one in 1 second, but this is why it's good for shorter trips. Let's go ahead and start at let's say 12:46. All right, because that's when bar rush started kind of happening. So we got 12:46. Any dollar amount of surge. All right, so $3 tip because I'm awesome and you guys are too, making tons of money out there because we're awesome here. But yeah, it doesn't include like if you're seeing these, like I think this one was like a what, $3 surge or something like that, $2.50. So if you see $2.50 surge on a 4-minute, 5-minute trip, that's good. That's good. But you know, we forget sometimes that people tip. It's so random, I don't even really think about it. But all right, so this one was, we'll say we'll take out the tip. We'll say $5.78 in 4.5 minutes and a little less than 2 miles. All right, so that one started at 12:56. We're just gonna go through this hour. So we got like what, like $6 so far with these two. So this one was another one, 108. Picked up another flat surge ride. Also 4 minutes, 0.83 miles, $4.30. Not bad, I'll take it. The surge on this one was $1.25. And it started picking up a little bit. 1:15 a.m. We're just going to talk about this hour. We had a $10... excuse me for a minute. Let me see what's going on. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one was 9 minutes 45 seconds. So about 10 minutes. Got $4 tip on this one because we're awesome out here. And this is about 3.65 miles. Okay, so I was getting all these like short little, you know, surge trips, 125. Then it started getting a little better. So you started seeing this one. They canceled right in front of me, 385. I was like, okay, I got your money. So then we got this one here. No tip on this one. All right, let's look at the surge. It was a 6 minute trip, 2 miles and 0.33 of a mile. The surge on this one was a $3 surge. So that was a good ride. Good little ride, you know. And then 148. We got 556. Let's go ahead and see the surge. All these were short trips. They were just going in circles. So this was awesome. If this was the multiplier, I wouldn't have made this amount on the trips. So that's when it's like even better. Couldn't connect. All right, so let's just add these up. In this hour, so I did 10. I did, let's see, hold on. Oh, okay. So you got 8. You got 13, 23, 27. I'm just estimating. 30. We got 35, 42. So that was a $42 hour right there with the flat surge. Okay, 42, 43 bucks, someplace in that range. I think I added these ones up in the video earlier. But when you're getting these short little trips and you're getting these little surge rides, the multiplier wouldn't pay as much. So now we're gonna talk about this one. All right. So this is $69.54. This is, so when I was sitting in a $2.50 surge ride, all right? I know you saw this earlier, but I'm really elaborating on this. So like 70 bucks, hour and 8 minutes, 71 and a half-ish miles. The surge did not multiply on this one, and that is because where I was sitting was in a $2.50 surge, but this guy was going to pick him up outside of the heart of the heat, okay? So let's see what he got paid. Or what he got paid, what he was charged. All right, so fare details, we're going to break this down. So I got $69.54, he got $97.82. Or, you know what I mean, all right? So the rider paid like 98 bucks, all right? I got like 70, rounding up. So still not bad. I mean, you're not really like, I mean, unless they're doing more rate coding, you're not really like losing money on the flat surge. In fact, like I told you guys, I'm in favor of it. So let's talk about, all right, let's go to Iowa. And let's look at that surge ride that multiplied in Iowa, because that was a good one. Here, I'll show you. Be right back. And we're back. All right, so this one I wanted to talk about in Iowa was the Saturday where I did like 430 something that day. So this one was on Uber. And again, I was in, so just short trips, like short trip, short trip, short trip. You could see all these were short trips. And I would not accept a ride that would take me out of there because most of the drivers were being taken out of there. Most people left Ames. This was in Ames, actually. So you see all these short trips, short trips, short trips with the surge, and that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. You want all these short trips, all right? So let's go to the one that multiplied. Yeah, you see all this, guys? Okay, YouTube. So as you can tell, it's dark. I've been working on this all day. So I wanted to talk about this one that multiplied also. Okay, this was from Ames to Des Moines. All right. Now, when I picked this guy up, it was a $2.25 flat surge, but it was in the heart of the heat. Now, one thing I wanted to point out about this one right here is that this was not a stacked ping. So the theory that it has to be the second ride, a stacked ping while you're on a ride, this one kind of negates or destroys that one, because this was just, I just set my destination, I went online, and I got a 225 flat surge on this one, which multiplied to 3580. So yeah, this one was a bomb-ass ride. Somebody wanted to see. They said that surge no longer multiplies. Yes, it does. It's right there for you. I gave you everything I could in this video to help you understand flat surge, when it multiplies, when it does not multiply. There's still a lot of codes that I'm trying to crack, and Uber Shy Guy as well. He's been very helpful in trying to really crack this code of what this surge number is. And again, I'll link his channel in the description below. So, all right, stay safe out there. I hope this was informative for you guys. I will see you guys. I got 2 more videos coming out today, very short, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces, make that money out there.